Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shuffle Podcast, episode 317. I'm Joe.
And I'm Annie.
Annie, how are you today?
I am doing much better than I
Swell.
was this morning.
What happened this morning?
I was just really stressed out to go to the DMV.
Because it's the DMV or because you were doing something specific that stressed you out?
Both. I've decided I hate the doctor. We've discussed this before.
DMV, nothing to do with the doctor.
No.
Just in
I've
case.
decided.
Okay.
I've decided I hate the DMV even more than I hate the doctor.
Which one did you go to?
The one at West Oaks Mall. I'm pointing
that's
up
not
because
bad.
it's north of us. Actually, yeah, that's what Meg and I were talking about.
I like that one.
They were very nice.
The one with the doors you walk through into a completely separate room
Yeah.
after they call your number?
Yeah.
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 I've been there several times.
I sat down in the waiting area though, and I was like, because I was like scared I wasn't gonna have everything I needed, and
That is the worst feeling.
I
yeah.
didn't.
Oh.
And
But they were not.
She was
they helped you
very
out.
sweet, and she helped me figure out everything. And now I have a new license and a new license plate.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I own my car now. I didn't own my car before.
I have gone to that one on occasion, and they have always been very nice.
Yeah,
They've
they were
been very
very
helpful.
nice.
I don't like my license picture,
I don't either.
because they were like, "Don't smile," and I was like, "That's fucking bullshit. I'm getting a picture taken."
So I didn't realize I was gonna have my license done today. I was just going to switch my title from Georgia to Florida. That was
Yeah.
the main purpose. But she was like, "Since you're here, we can just do the license," which is the stuff I didn't have. So
Mm.
it wasn't technically my fault.
Right.
But then she sat me down and she told me to tuck my hair behind my ears because I had it out. I normally take pictures, I feel like. And then she was like, "Can you tuck both hair behind your ears?" And I was like,
Ugh.
"Okay." So
Like
anyway,
middle school pictures.
but it's over and done with, and I'm less stressed about
That's
that.
good.
Yes, I was very worried.
And
about
now
that.
you are officially a Florida resident.
I am officially a Florida
Deepest
resident.
condolences.
I'm a registered voter.
My sincerest condolences. Yeah, as somebody who has become a Florida resident as well, it's not a fun thing that I have. It's not a fun change I made in my life, and I can't wait for the day that I get to change back to anything else, whether it's back to New York or just any other state that isn't Florida.
Well, this is a vote of confidence for
Yeah,
me.
it's just like I don't know, something about like telling people
I live in Florida.
I'm from Florida.
Because no
Guess I'm
matter
not from, but like you know what I
no
mean.
matter who you are or what you believe in, it's not a good thing.
No, Florida sucks. Everybody can agree
For
on that.
everyone.
And Florida is just awful.
Yeah.
We do have a peanut gallery today, though.
Yeah.
We got Meg B in the house.
Like be in the house.
We got Riley,
I'm here too.
and we got our tech and sound person.
Caitlin. And
You
we
give her
also
a lot of credit.
we
Yeah.
also have my parents downstairs.
Yeah.
One of them at
maybe
least.
they'll make an appearance.
That would be great if your dad gets back.
I think
before
my
we
dad. I was
finish.
gonna say my dad's on the way back home right now.
Yeah. Your mom would never come up in a million years to be on this podcast.
She just
Laughed in the
downstairs.
distance.
We just heard a cackle from downstairs.
Oh, that's good. Anyways, do we want to talk about the movie or your dream first?
What, the movie?
The movies.
Oh, these movies.
We last week we talked about them at the end, but we can
Let's-
talk about them now.
Yeah, let's do the movies. Why
So,
not?
as you remember, last week
Yeah,
we
I'll
said we
do
were
that.
going to watch 2 movies. This week we watched The Snowman and we watched Muppets Christmas Carol. It was my first time seeing both of these movies. You remember the camera's not where it used to be; it's up higher now. Okay. This one. Thank God that thing's see-through. But anyway, so those are the 2 movies we watched. If you don't remember, we are ranking them out of 100 because there are 100 movies.
Yeah.
And we are choosing whether or not one of these 2 movies dethrones last week's, which was Chronicles of Narnia: The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Narnia.
I'll let you begin.
Okay, I meant to look up before we started this what I rated Narnia. I'm pretty sure it was like in the 85 to 90 range.
I'm pretty sure I went 90.
I think you were in the.
I don't remember. It was around that. It
We
was
both
high.
went very high.
For Muppet Christmas Carol, I think I'm gonna give it a 65. It's fine.
Do you have these written down? You should write them down so you don't forget.
That's on you, Meg. I'm going to leave that up to you.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, Muppet Christmas Carol, I'm giving a 65. However, I do really like the little picture. That's
right,
on
that
the
does
thing.
that cannot influence your score at all.
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's not influencing my score, but it's 3 little ghosts. which makes sense.
Yeah.
because it is the Christmas story.
So
Nope,
65.
Carol.
So it does not dethrone
Oh no, not at all.
Chronicles of Narnia
No
to you.
chance. That's gonna be hard to top.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. The Snowman. This was my first time witnessing the Snowman.
Yeah. Also,
Think yours
my
as well?
first time for both of the movies for me.
You've never seen A Christmas Carol?
No, I've seen A Christmas Carol. I've never seen
The Muppets.
Muppets: A Christmas Carol.
I think the Jim Carrey one is my favorite.
Hands
Christmas
down,
Carol.
without a doubt.
I think Muppets is a
so
close
good.
second.
I would not even put Muppets in the top 7 renditions of A Christmas Carol. I didn't realize until today when we were watching this movie how much I disliked the Muppets.
Really?
Yeah, I just like
I like the Muppets. They're all right.
I never used to like I never thought I hated them, and I don't think I hate them. I just like they really just bother me.
I love Kermit.
It's sure
like
Kermit's
the only
Kermit
Muppet
is
I
the only
love.
one I like. Everybody else is just like they're just like the annoying.
Do you have a favorite Muppet, or is it just Kermit?
No,
None of them.
I really wouldn't be any of them. But if I had to choose,
I
it
like
would
Animal.
be Kermit.
I think Animal's my favorite Muppet.
I just can't. They all just annoy the crap out of me. They're like these annoying little
Jim
that
Henson.
just
Which-
take over the movie.
So Jim Henson obviously does the Muppets. We know
yes.
that.
Yeah.
In the
R.I.P..
credits, I noticed this. His name, I don't know if it was him or if it was like a brother. His name was Brian Henson.
Who did one of the
Produced this
puppeteers?
movie.
Oh,
Like he was the producer of this
I
movie.
shall look it up.
Can you look it up, Meg?
um,
I didn't know if that was just Jim Henson's name before he went by Jim, or if it was a family member or what. But I thought it was weird. Because like Jim Henson is known for the Muppets, and
Yeah.
it said like produced and directed by Brian Henson, and I
I
was
don't
like,
know. I'm sure there is some.
He's his son,
oh,
and he's one of the chairmen of the Jim Henson Company.
Gotcha.
But anyways, so yeah, I love A Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
Like every version of it that I've seen, I enjoy.
Yeah.
And I didn't hate this one.
Mhm.
What I hated were the Muppets. I like just
I don't like. I'm not
Just
a fan
stop.
of Gonzo.
I'm not a fan of any of. I can't
Not a
like
Gonzo
I see
fan.
them and I just immediately get annoyed. Like I'm just bothered so much.
You ever like the Sesame Street?
I loved Sesame Street growing up, but I wouldn't
Animal,
watch
don't
it.
say you didn't like Sesame Street.
No.
Oh, you were
I'm
just making that
wondering
face. That was
why
like,
he didn't
Oh.
like
The
because
Muppets are
that's-
different. The Muppet,
Yeah, Sesame Street.
yeah.
You're learning things from
Who's your
them.
favorite
They're-
Sesame
they're
Street
your
character?
friends. Big Bird. No, Snuffleupagus.
one. That's a really good
That's
one.
a solid, yeah,
a solid pick.
choice.
Can't even argue that. I think I like the Count.
and then Oscar the Grouch is a close,
Oh yeah.
probably number 2, and then Big Bird.
I think I gotta go the Count.
hmm
And
Elmo
then
specifically for the Rocco situation.
the Cookie Monster. Elmo when he's beefing with Rocco.
What is Mr. Noodles? That
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mr. Noodle's the human, right?
he's up there, yeah.
Yes, yeah.
He's not. a
He's not alive
puppet.
anymore.
Not a
Oh,
puppet.
he's not a puppet.
He's the person.
Or
He is
alive, but
he
yes.
is a human being.
He
He's a
is,
human.
in fact, alive.
No, he's not. He's dead.
pretty
He
sure
died
he's
a long
dead.
time ago.
Oh, I thought you meant like in the show.
Oh no,
I
not
was
in
like-
the show. No,
Yeah.
not in the show. Yeah, he was part of
But-
Elmo's world.
But the point is that
Elmo's
like
World.
Sesame Street puppets are
you
your
something?
friends and they teach you something and they're loving.
Yeah.
The Muppets are just fucking irritating. They're just like always doing something wrong. They're
He's
always
not wrong.
they're always getting into
Especially
shit.
Gonzo.
Yeah, they're
You
so
really don't like Gonzo.
No, I got
they're
beef with
so
Gonzo.
irritating.
I think it's because we used to have this Muppet book, and it was the monster at the end of this book, and the whole character was Gonzo, and I think it scared me, and so now I think Gonzo just kind of scares me a
Hmm.
little bit.
He's the he
He's one of-
plays
he's got the long nose.
Charles Dickens.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Right.
Got the weird nose.
And also Rizzo can't
You don't like Rizzo?
no,
I also kind of like Rizzo.
can't stand him. And I know that I like Riley's staying very silent right now. Riley loves the Muppets. But I just can't get behind him. And like I again
You didn't like
up
Muppet
in-
Vision?
No.
I
Not at all?
did.
I didn't hate
was-
it. It was like funny.
This was gonna bring up my question. Was the bunny in Muppet Vision? Did he make an appearance in the Muppet movies as well? Beans?
I don't
Beans?
think
Is
so.
that
I
his name?
think he was.
He
was in Muppet
he was
Christmas
my
Carol.
least favorite out of
He
any of
is
the
my
Muppets
least
in the
favorite.
whole entire world. He is the worst Muppet.
He
Yeah,
is
because
the
he
most
causes all the
annoying.
issues.
Yeah, he's the most annoying. He's the most like annoying kid. Like I'm like, oh, I could punch your front teeth in. I hate him so much.
I also like the Swedish Chef.
I love this.
He's up there. He's up there because he doesn't do much.
He's just so
Like the
fun.
noises he
yeah, the way
makes.
he,
Yeah.
the way he sounds.
But so I'm gonna rank the movie. I like A Christmas Carol because again, it's a good story. So it is going to get a decent ranking, but because it's Muppets, I unfortunately have to go down.
Mhm.
So I'm going to give it a 50.
What is your Christmas Carol ranking out of 100? Out of curiosity,
Well, which version?
like Jim Carrey's,
Jim Carrey
the best
animated,
one.
yeah. I would probably give that like a solid 80.
Okay.
I think it's a great
I dislike
rendition
the
of
Christmas Carol in general.
Mm.
It's a fine, like I like that one the best.
Yeah.
But I just don't like that as a Christmas movie.
I think it's so.
that will be the last
I
Christmas
love
movie.
the story.
I
I
pick.
love the story. I love the everything behind it. It's just so good.
The CGI is cool in that movie.
Yeah. And then there's an FX version.
I think it also just kind of scares me a little bit, the story.
it is
so
definitely, yeah.
The story's freaky. I don't watch any version of it. It's
Yeah.
just
There's an FX version. It's like a 3-part miniseries that came out a few years ago.
Oh.
It's a very dark
Mm.
retelling of A Christmas Carol.
Didn't know that.
Extremely dark. And that one is also up there for me. Like that's probably, honestly, I'd probably rank it higher than the Jim Carrey version. I'd probably go like
It's a show? Or it's like 3 episodes?
3 episodes,
Okay.
each one like an hour and some change long.
Past, present, future, I'm guessing.
Yes. I think that's how they broke it up.
would make sense
I don't
in
think
my
it was
head.
like an even past, present, future, but
Hmm.
yes. Either way, it's fantastic. I'd probably give that one like an 85.
I'll have to watch that one.
So, but
Never seen
because
that.
of the
Never even heard
Muppets,
of it.
they bring it. I bring
it's
it down
real,
to 50.
that one?
Oh
Like
yeah,
live action?
oh yeah. And again, extremely dark.
Well,
Yeah.
it's a dark story.
It is.
It's about ghosts and
Yeah.
dead people on Christmas.
So no, that's very good. But again, the Muppets bring it down to 50, unfortunately. And I knew it had no chance of dethroning Chronicles of Narnia, but I was exceptionally pissed off at the Muppets during that because I've been told by so many people, they're like, it's not, and it's not really like the Muppets. It's just like it's a Christmas Carol, but the Muppets are just there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, but the Muppets try to make everything funny, and this isn't a funny thing. And everybody assured me, no, this isn't funny. Like there are a few funny moments, but it's not fun. It's a Christmas Carol. I'm like, this movie tried to be funny. They tried to be a funny version of A Christmas Carol, and I couldn't stand it. And it just bothered me.
Yeah, it was all right.
I just hate the Muppets.
I just wouldn't. That's not going to be my Christmas movie of choice.
Yeah, no.
65. What I'm going with.
Yeah, I'm going 50.
Now, then, literally not even an hour ago, they got here and we watched our
The
other
Snowman.
movie, The Snowman.
25.
20.
I think it's 27 with
24,
credits. So
27 minutes.
longest 27
Yeah.
minutes of our lives.
We checked the time at one point and we were only halfway done and we were all like,
we're like,
oh
oh god.
my God.
It is-
Oh, the snowman's leaving. We look. Oh,
Yeah.
we
He
still
was
have
leaving
half
the house.
story.
We were like, okay, this is probably almost
Yeah.
done.
It is a silent film, with the exception
of a
of one
5-minute long song.
Yeah, where they do actually have lyrics. Other than that, it is a completely silent,
Frozen.
completely silent cartoon.
That's what it sounds like.
I have to give some credit.
What did he say at the beginning? Did that clarify it at all? The guy speaking at the beginning of the movie?
There was I don't know. I couldn't hear.
The guy speaking?
Yeah, the British
we
guy.
didn't- some-
It was
I think-
real. It was the live
I
action.
think all
guy.
they said was there was a snowfall,
Oh,
and that's all that was said at the beginning. Was setting up
Oh,
the fact that there was
I didn't
snow,
realize
and
somebody was speaking.
it allowed this kid to build a snowman who came to life, similar to Frosty. And then they go on a weird night adventure to a snowman cult in the North Pole.
it really was a snowman cult.
Meet Santa Claus, and I liked the like the score for it.
Yeah.
I thought that was fantastic.
I thought at
The
one point I
orchestra
was like,
was-
somebody wrote a score with no plot,
yeah,
and they went to a production studio and they were like, put a movie to this.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that's
yeah.
what they came up
and
with.
they were like, we got this book
yeah.
from the 80s.
That's it went through my head, that thought. I was like, this feels like somebody wrote, because this music was good. It was interesting. But I was like, somebody wrote score and they were
Yeah.
like, what can we put
Yeah.
to this score?
I mean, it's like it. I think it's really awesome to see like how you can tell a story just with music.
Yeah.
like you get the
because like even the sneeze,
emotion out
the
of it.
snowman
I was thinking about
sneezed
the
at one
sneeze,
point,
yeah.
and it wasn't a sneeze. It was like a horns or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
So I thought that was good,
Yeah.
but ultimately it's like
It was very boring.
not 27
and
minutes. of-
Caitlin looked, it had like an 82 out of 100 on like some kind of which review?
Well,
Do you know?
8.2 out of 10.
8 points out of
Yeah.
10. Sorry. High.
Yeah, shockingly so.
But
How many
Could
Could
reviews
those
did it
ratings
have,
be
Caitlin?
from the 80s?
A lot of reviews? Oh my god.
Could those reviews be from the 80s?
So I even
They could have been.
I
yes.
also thought at one point I was like, well, like maybe I'll give the animation some credit. Like the animation was kind of a cool style, but then I
I've
thought
never been
I
a fan
didn't-
of like the colored
Well,
pencil
so
animation.
I didn't love it. It just made
that's
everything look
why
staticky.
that's why I
Yeah.
asked what the year was. It was 1982, and at first I was like, okay, this is kind of cool animation for 1982. But then you think of like
What else came out around that time?
The Little Mermaid came out in '89, and that was the Little Mermaid, and
Yeah.
like that animation is
Really good.
fantastic.
115,
100
and it's got an 8.2 out of 10. That's
this
fairly
is
decent.
on IMDb.
Okay,
I'd be interested to know what the budget was for this movie.
$10 max. It
So
does not cost money to make a movie.
So
like
there's
that.
115 written reviews, but the 8.2 came from 19,000 reviews.
Jesus.
19.1 thousand.
That's a lot of reviews.
Yeah.
For a movie that's
And
for not a movie. We
it's
keep calling it a
like-
movie. It is 27 minutes, including the credits.
There's like no reviews 1 through 5, like hardly any, and then after 5 they go up.
There's a lot of tens too.
There's
Oh
a
my
lot of
gosh.
10s. There's more books too.
Well,
like of the same animation style. I was trying to read what some of
I'll
these
give it this.
reviews
Again,
say.
the music was fantastic. The song that they sing while
Very
they're
odd.
flying through the sky is catchy, but not. It's very jarring when you suddenly start hearing music
Oh,
15 minutes into a
wait.
silent film that's 30 minutes
Yeah,
long.
because it started playing and we were like,
Yeah.
hello. We were all falling asleep and we all like, huh,
Yeah.
words. Let me provide some more insight for you. This is kind of interesting. This movie is shown every year on Christmas Eve on the UK Channel 4 since it first aired in 1982.
That's what they were showing at the end of the credits. Was made for UK Channel 4. Or something
Okay,
like
so
that.
they play it every year. It's like
Yeah,
Charlie
it's a
Brown.
London movie.
It's like how they play Charlie Brown Christmas every year on TV.
Yeah.
Same thing.
That's
this is
London's
this
Charlie
is
Brown.
London's Charlie Brown Christmas, which I guess makes a little bit more sense
Sure.
as to why people like it so much. I was looking to see if I could find one of the 1-star reviews.
Yeah, like
These are
one of
all
you
10
said,
stars.
Meg, I think it was you, said like, imagine this being somebody's like, this is their favorite Christmas movie to watch every year.
Oh, where it's like their tradition is to watch every
Yeah.
year, and I
And
guess
it's probably
the UK's.
several London
now,
families.
now that we
Yeah.
know,
Here's
yeah.
the single 1-star review that we have. The worst movie ever. I didn't see the point in this stupid kiddish movie. The singing was horrible. The animation sucks. The storyline is too simple and basic.
I didn't realize they published my review so fast.
By 1982, movies were great for having deep descriptive storylines. This, however, felt like it was written in 5 minutes by a 4-year-old kid. I don't know.
my God, it just
I
went to-
don't know what all the fuss is on how good the movie is. In my mind, it's one of the worst musicals ever. Just as bad as High School Musical.
When was
Okay,
this?
you
Does
can't
it
say
say
that.
when they made this review?
2007.
Okay, so that's actually it was way earlier than I was expecting that review to come out. Does it say a name?
Like a person's name?
Yeah.
Bulldog Boy 24.
Yeah, that tracks. It wasn't that bad. Also, High School Musical is bad. What are you talking about?
Yeah, what the heck?
And he posted that like right after High School Musical came out.
Most
My
of these
God.
people that are giving it. There's a David Bowie cameo. Oh,
Oh, is he one of the snowmen? I guarantee that's what it is.
hold on. I need you to look up.
Who was your favorite snowman? I liked the one in the kilt.
The cowboy.
like
There
hat
was
with
I
the
liked
gun.
his-
in
I
the
liked his
Cult
little
of
dance.
Snowmen. There was a bunch of like different themed snowmen.
Some of them right at the beginning when they get there, a lot of cultural appropriation going on.
Was there?
There was one wearing like one of those like Asian
Oh, I just saw the
hats,
a bunch of bow ties.
whatever those are called. You know what I'm talking
Scarves.
I
about.
know what you're talking about. I
Yeah.
just don't
I
know
kind of
what
like
it's called.
Mrs. Nesbit. One of the snowmen looked like Mrs. Nesbit from
Yeah.
Toy Story.
I said one looked like Jughead from Riverdale.
Yeah, but there were yeah, it was I'm gonna give it a 15. I don't want to go painfully low, but like
because it still probably took a long time for someone to make.
it was David Bowie at
David
the
Bowie
beginning.
was the. So I wish I had listened because I love David Bowie, and that
he was setting
probably
up the story for
probably
us.
would have been my favorite part of the movie
Yeah,
because I love him.
but it was. I'm giving it a score simply for the music. The plot really is bad. Like there is no plot. The
Yeah.
kid builds a snowman. He comes to life. They travel around. He rides a motorcycle. They go to the North Pole. They go back. The ending We're forgetting about the ending, which is
Oh,
why
the
I'm dropping
very
the score so low because
Horribly sad ending.
it was good up until that point. It was goodish.
It was fine.
It was next to good up until the ending
It
when
was
it fell very short
fine.
of good. The snowman, he wakes up the next morning.
goes to bed. He
Go-
wishes his snowman good night.
Yeah, rushes out the door the next morning to go see the snowman again. And walks outside and he like covers his eyes so you're like, oh, it must be sunny out. There's probably gonna be no snow on the ground and the snowman's gonna be gone.
Yeah.
Well, the snowman was gone, but there was still plenty of snow on the ground. And
Just
just
the
a
snowman
pile
was-
with a hat, buttons, and a scarf.
Yeah. So he walks out and he looks at it and he's like crying now because his snowman is just a
Yeah.
pile of clothing.
And then he just kneels down and the movie ends. And the credits
he
roll.
like falls
and
to
it's-
his knees and it's it.
Yeah.
That was
And then
the
the
end.
song starts
The
again.
snowman.
It was just like such a sad ending.
Not
And you know what I
good.
hated more than just the ending was when the credits started rolling, it said the snowman was, and it's just like, and then what they're saying is like the snowman was produced by, directed by, blah, 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 blah. That's what they were doing. But like they put such a long gap in between the rest of the
Snowman
words.
was
It was just
dead.
the
The
snowman, and
snowman-
then the snowman was.
the
And it's like,
snowman
oh my
was.
God.
He was.
He was.
He's no longer.
He's no longer. It was really,
Um,
it was a depressing ending.
I feel 15's probably fair. I was very bored. I almost fell asleep. I laid down at one point and I was like
15, both
Oh,
of us.
15?
15.
That actually was very high for you, I feel like.
The music really
I
saved
feel
it.
I was gonna say
think.
the music and the thought that somebody took the time to animate that. I want to like.
I would like to read.
I
the
know
book.
their hand.
I feel like I've
probably
read the book. That
hurts.
snowman looks way too familiar. I feel like I've read
That
the book.
snowman does look very familiar.
I
yes.
feel like whoever drew that, their hand probably hurts. So I'm giving them 15 out of solidarity to their hand.
Yeah.
Sorry, hand.
And
Yeah, I want to read the book because I'd like to know like what the story.
Well, there was more. I did just look at.
Is-
There's a couple of books revolving
Oh.
this snowman.
so the snowman comes back.
Snowman comes back.
Well, we won't be watching any more of that. And anyways, so that's they do not dethrone Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe,
Not even a little bit.
as expected.
As expected.
Yeah.
It's gonna take something like really good to.
I got hope for a couple of them on there. We did rank it very high, though.
We did,
We'll
but I
have to look
really
back and
like
see
it.
What we gave
Should
it.
I go ahead and pick a new one while we're on the topic?
We should, yes.
Okay. How did we do this? I said 1 through 100.
1 through 100.
This is gonna get harder to do random as we do more
Yeah.
movies.
We could also do that. We'll buy a wheel. You know,
Just-
you're not talking into your microphone, Meg.
you know what? Maybe the
Okay,
microphone
we'll make
doesn't
a
wanna get-
wheel after this one. Okay.
Here we go.
Let's see. 9. 3, 4,
What's that?
5, 6,
One
7,
one from
8,
the
9.
end.
Babe.
Uh,
Isn't that a
the
baseball
pig!
movie?
The pig.
Oh, does that have snow in
The
it?
pig.
I thought that was the baseball movie.
What baseball? Oh, like Babe Ruth?
Have you never seen Babe? With the
No,
pig?
Or
obviously
what's
not.
are we doing just one or are we picking two?
Babe
Babe isn't a long one. Babe's like an hour long.
Want to do 2?
Might as
I
well.
can do 2.
I also thought it was longer.
Let's look and
How
see
lo-
how long Babe is. Mega's
Funny because we
checking.
go 7 days between recording, but we don't think we can watch 2 movies in those 7 days.
Oh,
Oh,
we
okay.
can watch 2, I feel.
Yeah. Yeah. Here we go.
55.
55?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, you did that wrong last time. Remember that. It's 5 from the end.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No,
And this
you
is
No,
did that wrong
that's
again.
51.
52,
Oh, I
53,
see.
54, 55. Klaus. And I need you to know we almost got Mean Girls.
Mm.
I'm very sad about that. Klaus. Isn't
Klaus or Claus?
Does that not say claws?
that? That's Klaus.
Claus. It's a Christmas
It's
movie
Christmas,
list.
yeah.
Like,
It is claws with a K, I'll give you that.
It's Claus for sure.
It is 100% Klaus.
Claus. Claus.
Please, someone help me here.
Right, but you have to understand that, like,
Yeah.
even if it is Klaus, it's Christmas, so it's Claus.
No, it's like Santa's brother, who's
Oh,
Klaus.
Klaus
I haven't
Klaus?
seen this, but I know what it is.
This is the animated, right?
Yeah, it's animated.
Also,
Klaus.
my entire family agreed it's grilling out. You
It's-
grill out.
Yeah, but that's your family.
Yeah, that's where you're wrong, unfortunately. you've asked the sample size of 0, and it's where you got the term from.
She agreed with
did
me
you hear
too. Caitlin also agreed with me.
I don't see Caitlin agreeing with you
Caitlin
right
did
now.
not agree with you. You did not.
She
No,
literally did,
She was literally
because-
making fun of you guys in
Yes.
the park.
And I gave her hell about it this morning because I was like, you were sitting here agreeing
is-
with everyone. And this morning she said, no, you were right. It's grill out.
It's not grill out.
My dad has a very good explanation for it
It's
too as to why it is
Cook out,
grill out.
sure. It's
Cookout.
not. It's
No,
not
that's-
grill
yeah.
We're
out.
not going back on this. He did. He said, we have a pan that has grill lines on it. This is how you grill in. And he was like, if you walk outside and use that grill, that is grilling out.
No, that's just grilling.
It
We're not
To a
starting this
normal
argument
human,
again.
it's
You brought
grilling.
it up. I don't know why you did that.
because I wanted to prove you wrong.
Well,
And you just
unfortunately,
don't want to be
didn't.
proven
I
wrong.
proved
And
it.
Caitlin agrees with me.
I don't think she has.
She does.
I don't think she has. There's no
I think
evidence on
Caitlin
this
just
podcast.
agreed. I
She
think
literally
Caitlin
just
agreed
said, "I
because the
do."
parents are in the house.
Wrong.
There's
Anyway,
also
she just
so-
when
no.
Caitlin says that on the microphone, then I'll believe that Caitlin agrees with you. Unfortunately, until then, Caitlin's on our side.
So for next week, we are going to be watching
Babe and
I forgot
and
the
Klaus.
person and Klaus.
It's probably one of those movies where he's like, "I'm not a Claus, I'm a Klaus," and then by the end of it, he's like, "I'm a Claus," and then everybody's like, "Yay!" It's gonna be one of
I
those
feel like I know which one
terrible movies.
that one is.
I think it got nominated for
What?
something like a
Klaus.
Emmy. Maybe.
Oh yeah. This was up for Oscars last year.
there you
let me
go,
see it.
an Oscar.
It's with J.K. Simmons.
Simmons, yes.
Simmons.
I do, or not last year. I do remember this one though.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
On Netflix, yes. Anyways, so you had a dream,
I did have a dream.
Martin Luther King.
I was just gonna say, okay, Martin. I was gonna say.
So I don't ever remember my dreams, ever.
Yeah.
In fact, every once in a while, I'll be like, "Oh my god, that was the weirdest dream I've ever had." But it's really not, because like any dream I remember is just one of the weird ones. 2 nights ago. Yeah, because my mom was here. 2 nights ago, I woke up at like 6 because my mom gets up that early and hadn't had the dream yet. But then I fell back asleep. So it was one of those like 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. dreams, like where you're like not fully back asleep yet. It was in that time. And I woke up again and I remembered it so vividly. And I'm not going to be able to remember as much now. But I told her I had so many specific details and I would never remember anything. Anyway, it was me, you guys, my grandmother,
Mm-hmm.
my Mimi, and Logan. I don't remember if my parents were there. And we were going out like shopping. We were at a mall. And, at 10 a.m. It was in the morning. See, this is why I told Caitlin, because she remembers my details. Went shopping early in the morning. Not early, but in the morning. And my grandmother, who would never say this, was like, let's go get shots. There was like a bar and she was like, let's go drink. Let's go
Yeah,
get
yeah, yeah.
shots. And I was like, what? You're crazy.
Sounds like your Mimi's pretty great.
Yeah. And she wanted martini shots. Don't know if that's
Don't
an
know what
actual
that
thing.
is. Yeah.
That's what I remember her saying though. She was like, let's have martini shots or something like that. And I was like, okay.
So I'm
Anyway.
gonna pause the
yeah,
story.
go ahead,
right?
go ahead.
Initial thoughts based on the dream is you have a drinking problem. If you're dreaming about doing shots with all of your friends and your Mimi,
My grandma did.
right? Yeah, but you are projecting. You were
She's
projecting
just
your
bringing
grandmother.
You into it.
Yeah, you've projected Mimi into the dream.
Mimi.
So you have the drinking problem, not Mimi.
No, I told her. I was like, Mimi, it's 10 a.m. Why are we doing this?
You're like, no, please don't. Okay, fine. Oh, you don't want yours? Okay. Right. So you put up a fight,
So-
quote unquote.
And then what I remember next is the bartender gave us our drinks. We drank them. Great. Then after we had our drinks, he decides to ask us for our IDs
Mm.
after we had already consumed the alcohol.
Right,
You know. And I was like, he asked me specifically, the
Yeah, because
bartender.
you look like a 12-year-old. Yeah.
Yeah. No one else, just me. So I was like, okay, whatever. I keep it in my wallet, pulled it out. I was like, here you go. For whatever reason, my license was like cut into like 50 million pieces. So when I pulled it out,
Confetti.
pieces went everywhere. They went flying. And I'm sitting here like, oh my God, my license is everywhere. And I look up and I'm like, can I just show you a picture of my license? And he's like, no, I have to see the actual
Yeah.
license. And I'm like,
Like you're under arrest.
well, my license is in pieces below me.
This was coming from your fear of the DMV.
Probably.
That's why your license was taken off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. So now I'm on the floor, like gathering up these little tiny pieces of my license, and we find every single piece except for the piece that has my birthday on it.
Is it because you looked at this puzzle by any chance?
I have no idea, Megan, where this came from or why I remembered it all of a sudden. Anyway, I don't even remember how the dream ends.
You probably woke up.
I feel like something else happened that I told you
There
about.
probably was no ending. You didn't want.
That's yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm calling the police, and she was like,
Oh, no.
No, we went on a walk after that somewhere. We wound up in a hotel, and there was a TV, and John 3 was on the TV,
John.
like the Bible book
Oh,
What?
was on the TV.
can't say I know that one well. So
No, I don't either.
Oh, okay.
I don't
Nah, she
remember
was
if
on
we
a walk.
found it or not. Oh my
Caitlin's
gosh.
talking like she was in the dream.
Those
She's
are
like, no, you never
usually-
found it.
those are usually the dreams you remember the most, are the ones that don't have an
conclusion.
End, 'cause
Yeah,
you're
like-
like, what happened?
Yeah,
you need to
it's
know.
just, and it's not even that obviously that interesting of a dream. It was weird that I was out taking shots at 10 a.m. with my mom. It was just weird, because I went straight downstairs and immediately told them all about it. I just never remember dreams. So when I remember one, I'm like, that was weird.
Yeah.
Do you remember dreams?
Constantly.
Always.
Not always. I said constantly. Constantly. So you always remember them. Nope. I sometimes remember them. On occasion, I remember my dreams.
Okay.
Yeah. But that's because I have a lot of dreams. You know, I got a lot of I'm a big dreamer.
You got a lot of aspirations.
No, I just I think it's because I sleep. So I sleep very heavily. So
Yeah.
that's a good
I'm a very
good
light
cause
sleeper.
of dreams.
Yeah.
But
cause of
also
dreams.
I stay up very, very late.
Yeah.
And so I get very little sleep. And so I think that I have a very short window of dreams.
And so your
I-
body's just like,
yeah. It's just churning out dreams. So I've got more to remember.
yeah.
I heard something once, I don't know how true this is, that you dream every night. Regardless.
yeah.
Yes.
When I
Yeah,
say
but
I
you-
don't
yes.
dream,
the
I
only
just never
dreams-
remember my
the
dreams.
only dreams you remember are the ones that you wake up during. Are the ones that you are incomplete.
Which makes sense because this
Um,
was the one
yeah.
that I woke up to.
Because if you have a dream all the way through, you're not going to remember it when you wake up because you were asleep.
And they don't know why we dream, right? That's like a thing.
No.
They don't.
Just
That
a
just
thing.
happens.
Just brain activity.
That's
Just
so
doing
weird.
idle brain activity.
Did you? Yeah, go ahead, Riley.
It's not just people. Which
Yeah,
is the interesting
animals
part.
dream too, because you can see
supposedly
like
animal
dogs like
dreams.
running in their sleep.
Yeah.
like
Oh, I love
twitching.
when dogs start running in their
Yeah.
sleep.
That's fun.
Horses do it too.
Horses run
Really?
in their sleep.
Horses have, of course, there will be times you'll watch horses and they're dreaming and they start twitching in their sleep.
It's so interesting,
See, but how do we know that they're dreaming and not just having
and not just like moving.
Because I
Because,
move
like-
in my sleep.
Horses will neigh. There are some horses that sometimes will start vocalizing in their sleep. Dogs do the same thing. They'll start.
Yeah,
barking,
Darwin barks
whining.
on occasion. We were in fact
There's-
just talking about that, Meg.
There is one dog that very dramatically like he has extreme dreams, and he'll be full, his legs are fully running sideways, and then he'll
So
jump up
weird.
and run into a wall.
Poor dog.
Mid dream, it's for whatever reason this guy's got real vivid dreams.
Or dog.
And do you
yeah.
think they have good dreams?
You think they have bad dreams?
That's really the question
Um,
I'm trying to get to. Yeah.
I would
Do they have
imagine they're not
nightmares?
like ours. I would imagine it's more so just you know.
I
I
used
remember
to have,
seeing a headline for an article one time where they were like, dogs dream, and it's usually about humans. I'm like, how do you know? How do you
How do they
know?
know? Yeah, there's no
I'm
way
like, if
they
you
know.
can't project my own dream onto a projector, then you don't know what that
They
dog's
don't know.
what that dog's dreaming about.
If I can't even recall the dream I'm having,
Yeah.
there's no way you know.
No, I hate that
I
stuff.
used to have a recurring nightmare, like when I was a child.
Mm-hmm.
I had it a couple times, and it would be every couple of months. It wasn't within a short window of time.
My sister called me the other day, and she was like, she usually calls me because my nephew Cameron is screaming Riley's name and wants to see her. So the other day, she called, and FaceTime and Cameron was right there, and I was like, Riley, your boyfriend's calling you. But she told me that he's been having night terrors, so he's afraid to go to sleep now.
Is there a difference between night terrors and nightmares?
Yeah.
Yes, but I don't know what they are. So Riley,
Search it up for us.
Yeah, night terrors are like
I think night terrors are more recurring, and they like keep you like
Because
awake.
then there's like, what's it? Like lucid dreaming and like sleep paralysis, which
sleep paralysis is crazy.
I-
Lucid dreaming is awesome, unless it's
there's
a bad dream, in which case.
sleep paralysis is the reason I don't sleep on my back because I'm scared of it. Because like
you
you
think
have
it can
a
only happen on your back.
no, but you have a higher chance of having sleep paralysis if you sleep on your back.
I've been trying to sleep on my back more because it's better for you. Spine alignment.
You have any sleep
Um,
paralysis?
No,
Yes.
no, but he has restless leg syndrome,
that I do.
which gets very bad at night.
It's awful.
That's the
Yeah.
Jimmy leg.
The what?
The Jimmy leg. That's what my mom calls it.
What
The
is-
Jimmy
what
leg?
is
I don't know.
that?
That's what she calls it. Mother. Go on.
He's gone.
She's left us.
He left.
Um,
Okay, so this is according to Mayo Clinic, which is a
Fairly
somewhat
reliable
reputable
source.
They say that sleep terrors are different from nightmares because
because we said so.
people who wake up from nightmares will remember details. But like night terrors, you stay asleep until it passes. And it's usually
So you're stuck.
Oh.
yeah, it's most often seen in children, and it's more often than not you grow out of it, but sometimes it can persist to adulthood. But it's like, screaming, crying, like sitting up in bed, but they're asleep.
Oh, I'm
like-
scared.
It will be like it
It's not terrifying for them. It's terrifying
it
for us.
really is terrifying for everybody else.
That's so scary.
So, yeah.
I even told you the story. My brother sleepwalks. My youngest brother
Really?
sleepwalks, like bad sleepwalks. And there's
Where'd you go?
when I lived in Atlanta, I was on the main floor and my room was kind of adjacent to the garage door. And there was one time he unlocked the garage door because we talked about this last week, I think, the lock on the door that opens to the garage.
Yes.
He unlocked that door, walked out into the garage, opened the garage door, and was like leaving the house asleep. And I heard it, and I went out there because I was like, "Who is going outside right now?" So I like went out there and found him. He was asleep. Anyway,
That's
that was
wild.
yeah. I don't know if he's still
Did you wake him up?
yeah. I don't think you're supposed to though.
No,
now
you're
that I
not.
think
You're not
about
supposed
that,
to wake a sleepwalker.
but I don't
Which
know
I've
what
never
else.
really understood.
I was gonna say, what else would I have done? Like,
I don't know. Just
Yeah,
like
how are they
direct him.
supposed- like, how long would it take them to wake up if you don't? Like, that's my thing is he could have kept going.
I don't know
yeah,
either.
he would have left the house fully.
Why aren't you supposed to wake up a sleepwalker?
I've never slept
Riley's
walk,
got
but I
us.
have done things in my sleep. Like I have thrown things in my sleep. I have found things across the room
Yeah.
just when I wake up. It's like it was
I've
insane.
been.
I haven't done it in a while, but during
my
like
mom
my program,
would have stories for days about me. Like, I'd get home from school and I'd fall asleep on the couch.
Yeah.
And I would wake up in their eyes, but I was still like, I was so groggy. I was basically still very much asleep.
Yeah.
But I would like say things, or I would never like necessarily
feel like it's-
sleepwalk, but I would like be sitting upright, awake.
Yeah.
But I was.
I feel like
Not
it's
coherent.
worse when you're napping. Like when
Oh,
you're
yeah.
napping, your brain, you wake up, like when you wake up and you're like,
You're just so groggy.
what is
yeah.
going on?
It would
yeah.
it would very rarely happen while I was like asleep. But if I had been like dozed off or taken a nap,
Yeah, and you wake
and
up
then
and you're so
and
confused.
then I am woken up, typically I'm very angry. But I'm still asleep and I don't remember it. But I
Yeah.
just like my mom would always tell me, or my siblings
Sleeping
would
is
tell me,
so
you were
weird.
angry.
Like the
I'm
science
like, yeah, that's because I'm
behind
being
sleep.
woken up. Don't wake me up.
Yeah.
I'll get angry.
I scared the shit out of my first college roommate because I would have episodes kind of like that where I would like, I'm like halfway between being asleep and being awake, and I would like, my eyes would start playing tricks on me, and I would think that I see things because you're not really looking at
Yeah, yeah.
anything. And there's one time I don't remember it, but my roommate said that I like sat up and was just staring, and she's like, Riley, what the fuck? And apparently I said I thought I saw someone in our room, like standing in the corner.
Oh
And then I
my
just-
god,
and then
that's
I
so
just
creepy.
laid
Lay
back
back
down.
down. Yep.
And she said, she woke me up the next morning. She's like, what the fuck? And I was
Yeah.
like, what? What are you talking about?
Yeah. No recollection.
But anyways, it's not that you're not supposed to wake up sleepwalkers. They just say that it can,
Be dangerous.
well, no, they're just typically, the worst thing is they're going to be very disoriented. And like, depending on what their brain is telling them, they could like lash out or something, because I don't know, because like they
It's
are
saying, like-
very
So dangerous for
confused.
me, not for
Yes,
them.
not for them.
Like
'Cause,
I
they
shouldn't
could get
wake
angry
up.
because
Yeah.
when you wake up
Someone
somebody
else
from-
can wake up a sleepwalker, but I
Yeah, not
shouldn't.
you.
I sure as hell won't.
This actually specifically says Annabelle Kessinger, do not wake up a sleepwalker.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that was weird though. Crazy.
Yeah,
Sleep
yeah.
is weird.
Yes.
Anyway,
But yet we depend on it.
but yet we depend on
Funny because if you don't get enough sleep, eventually you'll start hallucinating and going crazy.
it. Yeah,
But while you're sleeping, you are
you
hallucinating.
were hallucinating and
yeah.
going crazy. Yeah, I would say probably out of like maybe 3 months, I'll remember like maybe a dream.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't ever remember my dreams.
I
That's
think-
why I
I
think it was
think
so like jarring.
Almost daily, I'm remembering a dream.
No, never. Even if I like, you know how some people keep like dream journals next to their bed, and like the second they wake up, they like write down
Mhm.
what they dreamed about. Even if I did that, I don't think I would have anything. Like I don't remember anything. That's why it was so jarring when I remembered. Even now, I'm surprised I remember as much as I do because it goes away
It
so
does-
fast.
Yes. They say within 5 minutes of waking
Like,
up, you forget 90% of your
it's-
dream.
So weird. And you know that thing too where it's like every face in your dream is a face that you've seen in real
Isn't
life.
that terrifying?
Yeah.
So scary because there was a girl that was on the walk. There was a girl, and it was someone's girlfriend. One of our guy friends, or sister, yeah. I don't know. One of our guy friends. I don't remember who. Remember his sister, apparently.
Well, what's
Some
crazy,
random girl, but I was like, I know that I've seen this girl before somewhere. Who are you?
Yeah.
What's
Who was
crazy
it
to
that I
think
saw?
of, especially for us, because we all work
Where we
at
see
a
so
with
many
so
we
many
people.
see
people.
millions of people.
And it could be any of those
people
people.
that you saw.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
She was blonde. That's all I got for you.
Speaking of being at a place where there's millions of people, do you want to hear a funny story about Annabelle really quick?
What'd you do at Epcot?
You're going to love this, Joe. When we were at Epcot,
What is
there
she about
was
to say
a
right
certain
now?
demographic of people that was in a very large number
Were
walking
you racist?
around. She was 100% being racist.
No,
What'd you do?
Yes.
You whispered
She-
something negative about a racial group.
She said it weird.
She
So-
taps Caitlin, and she's like, "Why are there so many Jews around the park?"
Oh
right
my
now?"
God.
Oh my god! I literally said that at work yesterday.
Also, double racism.
I'm
No,
not even kidding.
I
There's so
kid you,
many
we
of
were
them.
in line for Guardians,
Like
and
the
it was like,
Orthodox.
yes, it was
variety?
like every well, it was all of the like the girls that
The
wear the long
hats.
skirts, the people. Well, not that. It was the yarmulkes. They all had yarmulkes
okay.
on. So I don't
So
know.
not Orthodox.
No, I don't know what kind of. What kind of Jew is
I
that?
follow a
Ash-
guy. I don't know the actual word for
Ashkenazi?
it. I just know. I could probably. This sounds also bad. I could probably point out who is Orthodox and who isn't because I follow this guy on TikTok that is Orthodox Jew and goes through the whole entire thing.
And he wears the hat,
Not always. He does wear a yarmulke, but
Okay.
the Orthodox Jews always wear the 4 strings.
the thingies. Yeah.
Yeah, I
The
can't remember
what?
the,
The
the
tassels.
names. Yeah.
I don't know what
Oh.
they're
I
called
can't.
actually.
I can't
but-
remember what they're called
I
because
don't know.
most things I can't pronounce. But
There was
Yeah.
just a
There- yes,
large
there is.
number
Mhm.
of
Yes, there
people
was.
with yarmulkes.
yes, there was. I thought about
specifically
it. I was gonna
yarmulkes.
text
Yeah,
you
yeah,
guys.
and it
walking
bothered
around.
you greatly.
No, it didn't,
and
Joe.
so you were
I
like,
just-
Caitlin, what's with the fucking
no,
Jews?
I commented on
and
it.
she was
I
like, what'd you say? And you were
remarking-
like, there's so many
no,
Jews.
and then do you know what she responded to me? Because this is worse. Do you know what she responded to me? She said, "It's just it's their time of year."
It
And
is their time of. That's not worse. It's it's their time of year. Yes.
That
The
is not how
Jews
you said
take
it,
their
though.
annual pilgrimage to Disney World. That's how it works.
We were in the UK. We were in the UK pavilion, and she's like, "There's just." She said it so loud, just walking through the middle of the UK pavilion. She's like, "There's just so many Jews," and I was like, "Annabelle."
You're like,
Careful.
all right, take it easy
I
there.
was like, "They
Hitler. My
have
God.
ears like we do."
it wasn't a negative thing.
Yeah, but it is when you've got blonde hair and blue eyes walking
My
around.
mother is Jewish.
That doesn't make it better. That's like saying my best friend is black, and you're like, why are there so many black people around?
Annabelle's like, "I could say that because my mom is Jewish."
Yeah. You know that makes you Jewish by birth.
Yes, I
How-
know.
So how much do you hate yourself?
Don't-
Scale of 1 to 10.
What are you talking about? I don't at all. I was just commenting on this.
inner turmoil
I was
all
just
the time.
commenting on
battling.
how many there were. It was an observation.
It was an observation the first time. Actually, I think maybe the second time it was an observation, but the first time, if you said, "Why are there so many Jews?" that's not an observation anymore.
I don't think I asked why, did I? I don't
Yeah,
think
you
I
asked
did.
why.
Caitlin says she did.
Yeah. And whatever Caitlin says right here in this room is on the podcast. Factual.
And I've always said that.
And I've always said that. Yeah.
We're taking it for truth now. What she doesn't say to Mike.
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
right.
So, I mean, we always knew that you hated the Jews.
I
And
was
that you hated several other
remarking
demographics.
that there was a lot of yarmulkes.
Well, a lot of yarmulkes or a lot of Jews? Because you're going back and
A
forth.
lot of
now.
yarmulkes.
Well, there can only be as many Jews as there are, or there only can be as many yarmulkes as there are Jews.
Not true. Some of them can be girls. And
Well, no, he's
Some of them
saying-
can be
he's-
yarmulkeless.
He's saying there can only be as many.
Yarmulkes
There
as
can't
there
be.
are.
There can't be more yarmulkes than there are Jewish people.
Yes, very true.
It's like,
okay,
you can never have more yarmulkes than Jews.
yeah.
but you can have
Well,
more
I
Jews than
suppose there
yarmulkes.
could have been a time in history where there may have been more yarmulkes than Jews, but that's your favorite time in history, and we don't talk about that. So we're just gonna.
Oh my God.
That was crazy.
You're
Meg-
with Annabelle
Meg
that there
is
were
with
too
me.
many Jews in the park that you were visiting.
Like, this is not looking good for us. The two blonde-haired
Yeah,
blue-eyed people.
you really
Just,
gotta.
I saw them.
I saw them. I saw the Jews. They were walking all over the place. I was playing. I have a funny story based off that really quick. I was playing video games yesterday with my
I
friend.
saw them.
With my friend
Sorry.
Ben,
Yeah.
previous co-host of the podcast, and his girlfriend was on the phone with somebody. And no,
You had it up?
yeah, the way that it was before was
Oh,
perfectly
sorry. I thought I knocked it.
fine. And now you've pulled it way over.
Oh, that was right.
No, you didn't. Anyway, so his girlfriend was talking on the phone with somebody and was mimicking somebody's voice. And I go, "Who is Kate mimicking right now?" And he goes, "Oh, he's talking about her grandma. They had a plumber over at the house, and she was talking about how her grandma was complaining that they spent way too much money on this plumber and blah 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 blah." And the way she was replicating her grandmother's voice. I would go, "Is her grandmother a New York Jew?" Because he just had such a thick New York accent.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure,
Where
why
that
not?
came from. That was,
That was
crazy.
wild, yeah.
That was insane.
That was funny.
No, I was just gonna say I saw a lot of them walking around.
It's something like when you say a lot of
A
them.
lot of them, like,
yeah, yeah, like
grouping
it's
them
such
as
a
the-
derogatory
I know.
word.
And a lot of
Them.
a lot of them came.
A lot
through
of
the,
those
some-
people.
What else am I gonna say? The Jews.
Yeah, that's still
That's
better,
what I'm
I think.
saying. I don't think so. And a lot of them were in
A
the
lot of
line
Jewish
too.
people.
A lot of that
I
is
love
better.
the Jews.
I love.
Now that just sounds
and
bad. Yeah.
That just sounds like you're trying to convince us.
Yeah.
Don't. Oh my god.
Whoa.
Don't call me that.
Riley, no. I'm
And she
so
didn't
glad
say it
that
on
wasn't in the
microphone.
mic.
That was on purpose.
Anyway,
No, I almost texted you guys. I should have because I would have loved.
I would have
To
loved if
have-
you had it. She was like, "There's so many Jews here."
I almost did. I was
Saying
gonna
that.
ask.
There's nothing wrong with that. That is
When
what
you
they
say
are.
there's so many Jews here,
Well,
it's
I was
You
just
notice
wondering.
it. It's
I
like
was
when
wondering
you
if they
there's the tour
yeah, but
groups.
when
There's
you
so
say
many
it
tour
specifically,
groups.
it sounds negative.
Just me specifically.
yeah, or Meg in this case.
So if you said there's so many Jews, it would be okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
My father's Jewish. My dad has a yarmulke. I've never seen him wear it. I might have seen him
Wait,
wear
are
it.
you for real?
That was one.
Oh yeah, my
What?
dad's
one
yeah,
less yarmulke than there
because
is a
my
Jew.
well, what?
I don't know.
Wait, we went over this at Christmas
It's an
time.
even comparison. One
I
yarmulke to
remember
one
this.
But
Jew.
if he never wears it,
He has, I think,
he
but
only
he
has
does
the
still
one.
own it. He's only got the one. I'm sure several Jewish men have multiple yarmulkes though.
Yeah, I saw a
'Cause
kid
I
yesterday
imagine
with
they
a
get
goat
washed.
yarmulke. It had goats on it.
Oh,
We thought it was Toy Story because he was meeting Buzz Lightyear, but it was actually a bunch of goats.
get yarmulke with Toy Story on it would be so fun.
They make them. They make Disney ones. I've seen them.
I feel like there's got to be some kind of like religious practice that they can't have like.
I don't.
Toy Story on their yarmulke.
You're talking to a room full
Mother.
of non-Jewish people.
Text Joe's dad.
Mother.
Yeah, I don't even think my dad would know.
He answered you.
Hey, what do you know about yarmulkes?
You wear them on your head. That's about all we got.
That is as Jewish
the
as
and you know
words
what?
Of my
I'm
mom.
sure there were some people who didn't know that.
You know what?
You wear them on
You're
your
probably
head.
right.
You know the Adam
Oh
Sandler song?
God. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
like-
What would you
I was
think
like, where are you
gonna
about to
say?
go with this?
I don't
It's
know.
the Adam
Yeah.
Sandler song. Put
Yeah.
it
SNL
on
song,
your
yeah.
yarmulke.
Great song.
I think before that song, I didn't know what a yarmulke was. My mom's
Because
laughed.
why would you take the time to learn?
Because her mom is Jewish.
Her mom doesn't wear a yarmulke.
No, she
It's
doesn't.
True.
And
Women don't-
I didn't know my great grandfather, who also was Jewish. He would have worn a yarmulke, but he died before I was born.
Oh.
Dang it, Annabelle.
How did he die?
I don't know.
Don't ask that, Joe. I know why you're asking that. I know why.
Oh
you're
my
asking
God,
that.
Joe!
Something about
I-
that blonde hair and blue eyes.
I do have to tell a story that makes me. Actually, I think it makes me one of the funniest people I've ever met in my entire life. But it is at the expense of somebody.
Who?
Somebody, a blind person.
Oh,
Oh,
So
God.
I
recently-
thought he was about to say me.
Recently, there was. I will be as vague as possible. Recently there was a blind person who went somewhere, and they were by themselves. They were legally blind, so like they had like they lost 85% of their vision, so they could still like see, but they were legally blind. I imagine at 85% blind, you can only see like shadows at best.
Probably.
I don't know because I'm not blind.
He says with glasses
Contrary
on.
to my glasses, yeah. So they went somewhere
Okay.
by themselves,
Okay.
and they got lost in that somewhere. And so I said, when I was being told this story, I go, well, of course they got lost. They're blind. And got a lot of laughs. I was like, that's really bad. I shouldn't say that. And then the story goes, well, this person, not the blind one, another person who was very visually not impaired,
Seeing.
was offered their assistance. So they wanted to take them to go see a show that they wished to experience.
What are we? Who are we talking about?
It's listen, I cannot go into a lot of detail about this, just
All right.
for the sake of everyone involved. But they wanted to go watch a show.
Okay.
And the person who could see wanted to assist them to go and take them to watch the show.
Naturally.
And so I'm listening to this story, and I go, wait a second, I have a question. I was like, actually, never mind. No, I don't.
Actually-
And they go, no.
No,
What's
no.
the story? I go, okay, fine, I'll say it. I go, how did she watch the show? Because she's blind. So what did she do in this very dark theater where there is not much light and a show happening in front of her very
Very
eyes?
John Mulaney right
Yeah.
now.
So they were like, okay. Well, once again, everybody laughed, and I was like, I actually am the funniest person. I did feel bad for saying it. But what we came to the conclusion was, because we didn't ask, of course, that she experienced the show and the music and the
For the experience.
atmosphere.
Yeah.
Yeah, she went.
She felt it.
But everybody was like, yeah, she wanted to go watch the show, so they took her to go watch the show. And I was like, how'd she watch the show? With what eyes?
Watch is the wrong word
Watch
that
is
we're
the
using.
wrong- But yeah, I was being told this story,
She
and I just kept
experienced the
saying
show.
that. And I was like, I am a terrible person.
I said this to a person in a scooter the other day. I said, let's take a little walk. And I didn't mean to.
We've all done it.
It was
Let's
a
be for
Disney
real.
scooter.
Yeah.
Let's
So,
be
like-
real. At some point they walked.
Yes. At some point, they walked into the park to get the Disney scooter.
Sure, yeah, yeah,
but I did. The second I said it, I was like, no. Wrong.
Come on, take a walk with me.
Take a walk with me. No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're just two awful people.
Oh yeah. You so more than me. You so more than most, really.
No. No, Jill.
More so, not so more.
No.
Thank you.
Would you like to learn about my fun science thing now?
Oh yes, science.
Can I
with
have for
Annabelle
you
and
really
Joe.
quick? This is not very long, but it was cool. Caitlin sent this to me. And
I've heard that before.
Huh? I don't think I understand. I
You
don't.
said it was not very long, but it was cool.
I thought you were regarding the Caitlin sent
That
this to
sent
me.
this to me.
Careful, don't
I'm
pull
I'm
on
here
that.
now.
Hey, I know I did that.
I'm
on
there now.
purpose.
Okay,
Right.
so
I did.
this weekend it is going to be very cold. Meg,
Not gonna pull anything. I'm making it.
I'm gonna shake your brain.
Anyway.
Anyways,
this weekend it's going to be very cold across most of the United States, like record
Again.
lows. Yes, but like this, there's like a winter storm coming in. Like Atlanta was projected like 18 inches of snow
I love that
originally.
you started quoting it, but then just went. There's a winter storm coming.
Allegedly. Anyway, I read this fun little thing. Caitlin read this fun little thing. This weekend, it will be so cold in some parts of the United States. The United States.
Yes. The United States of America.
That trees might start exploding.
Because of the ice?
No.
Oh, she did show me
One
this
would
as
think.
Well, because of the water within turns to ice and they
So
expand.
it's not the water. It is the sap. Sap, I guess.
Sap doesn't expand.
Sap freezes very fast, apparently.
Oh, because it's so
Allegedly.
viscous.
And it says that it can split so fast it will split the tree, causing a sudden loud crack.
It'll split the tree.
Split the tree, causing a sudden loud crack.
Wow.
Extreme cold could also I didn't read this part, cause cryoseismic booms or frost quakes. Because
Cryoseismic
because of
boom
water
sounds like an
expanding-
X-Men character.
because of water expanding in the ground. That's cool. Oak, maple, and various fruit trees.
Wait a second. How are these cryoseismic booms happening?
Water in the ground,
Uh-huh.
freezing,
Yeah.
and expanding, and expanding.
Why? But this doesn't happen anywhere else that water regularly freezes.
I don't know, Joe. Apparently, oak, maple,
Where are you
and
reading this?
I was today years old. A verified account.
It's an Instagram account. The
It is.
exploding tree risk is in Michigan.
No, it said across the U.S.
The red
The
circle
red
showed
is in
Michigan.
Michigan. It says an extreme cold front moving through the U.S. this weekend is bringing temperatures low enough to potentially cause trees to explode. This phenomenon is often referred to as frost cracking, and it occurs when the sap and water inside a tree freezes rapidly and expands. Since water expands as
Somebody
it
Google
freezes,
this.
the ice puts immense pressure on the tree's internal structure. If the outer bark cannot withstand that fast enough to accommodate the growth, the pressure builds until the wood splits. The sudden release of tension often produces a loud, sharp, cracking boom. That can sound like a gunshot. Interesting.
It just seems
Oh,
like
here is a picture of a tree exploding.
okay. That's not evidence of anything at all. That looks like somebody put a firework inside of a tree and exploded.
No, but
the
I
tree.
think this is what it's talking about, though. Joe?
I would like to remind you that you are on an Instagram page called I was today years old, where there are fun graphics that anybody could have made, and a picture of a tree that looks like it clearly has smoke coming out of it.
I don't know what to tell
So
you.
Riley, Meg, give the microphone, please. What have you found about trees cracking from sap freezing?
Okay, so here's an article from USA Today. They consulted a guy named Bill McNee. He's a forest health
What a fun
specialist
name.
Bill
with the
McNee.
Wisconsin DNR.
DNR,
A
what's
guy
that?
named Bill. It's
Department of Natural
Natural
Resources.
Resources.
Thank you.
A guy named Bill McNee was born to work for DNR.
Work for
I
the
think.
trees.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. So they say while frost cracks can be loud and cause branches to fall off, it would be extremely rare for a tree to fully explode because of it. It's not uncommon
Wasn't
for
a
a
fully
sudden
explode.
drop
It
in
was the
temperature to
cracking.
cause
That was an
frost
exploded
cracks.
tree. There was smoke.
It's going to get cold enough that this sap may have actually finally freeze, and when it does that, the
what is
ice
the
cubes
freezing
in
temperature
your,
of sap? Go ahead, sorry.
I would love to tell you. Go ahead, Riley.
he was saying it just
Is this one of those colds where like you could take a pot of boiling water outside, it'll turn into steam right
Probably.
away?
Which I have seen that happen. That's real.
I know that's real.
Okay, I didn't know if you.
I'm
believe
talking about the
that or not.
trees exploding. That's not real.
Probably.
I wonder if they use the word explode because it makes people pay attention.
Probably.
yes,
But it really
because
is
it
just
sounds
like-
dramatic.
It's a crack. It is a
it's
loud
a
crack.
that happens with accompanied with usually a noise like a bang.
Yeah.
So people interpret that as an explosion.
Sounds like a
Onomatopoeia.
gunshot. The freezing point of sap
Sap.
is negative 0.1 Celsius.
Right.
So
what is
just-
that in Fahrenheit?
Well, 0 Celsius is 32. So like just below that. Apparently.
Okay. I mean, it just seems like wild that this isn't something I've heard about until this very day.
It's similar to water. It's
I was
a
8 years old.
Yeah, there you go. It's a little bit colder than water's freezing point, like just a little bit, because it's basically
Just
water
the
with
water in the
sucrose in
sap.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. I wonder. I mean, like again, I grew up in a place where it definitely gets below 32 degrees,
28 to 32 degrees Fahrenheit.
and I've never heard of a tree cracking. I've
Wow.
heard trees break in the middle of a snowstorm.
You were today years old though when you learned that. Somebody in the comments said we got exploding trees before GTA 6.
Oh my god. That is interesting. If it's real, the cryoseismic booms.
The cold
That
earth,
doesn't
the
seem
frost quakes
that doesn't seem like a thing at
due
all.
to ground expansion.
That seems super fake.
Well, that's what this says.
Yeah. That seems like a really reliable picture of words. It's
Yeah.
interesting if it's real. I would like to,
Hear one?
yeah, I would like to experience a boom or a crack.
Let a boom, chicka ba.
Anyways, so eat of the week and then trivia.
Sure.
You got trivia
Sure.
ready, Riley? Okay, we'll do eat of the week then real quick. So this week we went back
We've been here before
to World of Beer.
for a very important.
Wob.
Oh, we didn't tell that story. I guess we can now.
We will now.
Yeah. Oh, do you want me to?
Go ahead.
Okay.
We went to Wob.
We went to Wob World of Beer, which we have been to before. However, we went back for a very special occasion.
He's back.
Voldemort's back.
I had no idea where that was going. That was funny.
Yeah.
Tuesday night at World of Beer.
Tuesday night.
Tuesday night.
Tuesday.
Was Bridgerton trivia night. So
On Tuesday.
we were going, Meg, Caitlin, and I, and we invited Joe and Riley, and then it just became Eat of the Week.
Very kind of you.
You're welcome. So what? None of us were
I was
confident,
confident.
except for Joe. We
Yeah.
texted Joe, and he was like, "Bridgerton, I'm there." Yeah, because it was shows and books. So obviously we've seen the show. I've read the first book, and that is all.
Yeah.
So we go, no hope, as we normally have when we enter any kind of trivia. And we're going. After the halftime, we were in fifth place. Fifth place?
Well, we were tied for second with God only knows how many teams above us tied for first.
Yeah. There was like 15 teams in front of us.
Yeah.
So whatever. But then we ended it.
We'd only lost 1 point, or we'd only not earned 1 point in the first half.
Was
of
it
trivia.
really?
Yeah. That's because
Oh.
we had wagered one, and that was the only one we got wrong.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we get all the way through the second half, and by the second half, we knew
By
we
the
were in
end
fifth
of the
place.
second half,
That's
we were
when-
in fifth place.
That's where the fifth place came
Yeah.
from, with significantly less teams in front of us because of
4 to be exact.
people leaving. I didn't know if anyone else. We were tied for fifth.
So 4 teams.
4.5.
3.5 technically. Because they said us and then another team that was tied for fifth. But they said their name after us. They're like in fifth place and then in fourth place, blah, 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 blah.
Whatever it was. We were like borderline in contention, which this was the closest we'd ever been to
I was very proud.
top 3 at the end. So their last question, though, is kind of like a Jeopardy?
A Jeopardy
Liberty
question.
Bibberty. A Jeopardy style question where it's like you have 20 points. You can either bet all of your 20 points or anything up to 20 points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can bet at most
There
20.
was-
You can wager up to 20
There
points.
was nothing after that.
You can
um,
either bet all of your 20 points
Or
not.
I was expecting there to be more.
Yeah,
Came
you
out
can
and there
wager
wasn't.
up to
You
20.
can wager up to 20. If you get the question right, you get all 20 points. If not, you lose 20 points.
Is your sock inside out?
They both are. Oh,
It bothers me greatly.
Meg and I were giggling about that earlier.
I feel like I do that a lot. Anyway, beside the point.
Please get it away from me.
Okay, so what was the question?
The question was the Featherington
yes.
sisters, or the Featherington girls, there are 4 of them.
Apparently.
Put them in order from oldest to youngest. And so there was
Prudence?
Prudence, Philippa,
Felicity.
Felicity, and
and
Penelope.
Penelope.
And so we had to put them in order from oldest to youngest.
Yes.
Now, we knew 3 of those names. The 4th name, Felicity, we were
Who
like,
the heck
who
is
in
Felicity?
God's green earth is Felicity?
I said the
Featherington?
American girl.
Yeah.
We had
and
no idea
so
who
we had
Felicity
no
was.
clue. And so we were like, Well, we know hopefully the order of the three. And thank God again we did not listen to me because I put Philippa first.
Joe's wrong.
Everybody else put Prudence first. And so
Rojong.
I was like, let's
Everyone.
go Prudence.
Yeah, Prudence was first.
And then I somewhat confidently said, I was like, well, we've got the three. Let's just assume that Felicity's the youngest because
we figured
it would be
Felicity
easy to write
would
out of the show
yeah.
somebody who was the youngest.
We knew Prudence, Philippa, and Penelope, and we figured Felicity would either have to be the oldest or the youngest because it would not make sense for her to be in the middle and they would have
Yeah.
left her out of the show.
Yeah.
That wouldn't have made sense. So we went with the youngest
Yes.
is what we went with. And then he
We
starts
wagered
reading.
all 20.
Wagered all 20, which I was not in agreement with, but I was the only one. So.
I mean, we were in fifth, so either we
Yeah,
were gonna. He's right. We were either gonna push ahead or.
My theory was the 4 teams ahead of us are they're either so confident they're going to all wager 20 and we're going to be in 5th place at the end of it, or they don't know it and might not wager 20 and keep their spot, so we have to wager 20. And it's like in 5th place, we couldn't have won anything anyways, so losing points wouldn't have mattered to us.
yeah.
The only thing we had to do was gain as many points as we could, and we were
Mhm.
sitting at 72 points at that time.
So we wagered 20, and then drumroll, he reads it out, and he's Prudence, and we were like,
Like, okay.
You're
Okay.
like, cool, good start.
Yeah, we were like, didn't listen to Joe, that's good.
yeah, and then he said Philippa, and we were like,
You're like, okay, knew that one after
We were like,
Prudence.
this is it.
and
This
then
is
he
it.
said Penelope,
And we
just like that.
and I jumped out of my
Penelope.
seat.
I jumped
We-
out of my seat.
Annabelle,
I jumped
Joe,
out
and
of
I
my seat.
jumped.
We were in the air, and then he said Felicity was the last, and so we were up, and then he read the places that we ended in 3rd place.
He
We
couldn't
had-
have taken longer to say her name though. And like I said to you guys at the table, maybe it was just me who thought, just on the edge of my seat. But I swear it took him like a good
I don't
5
know.
seconds
yeah,
after
well, he said
saying
he was like in 3rd place
and then nothing.
is, and then he finally, and what was our team name?
We're here for
drama.
the gossip.
Oh, here for the gossip.
We're here for the gossip. And then he read that, and I jumped so high with my hands. I punched the chandelier above our head.
And it started swinging.
He was like, congrats, you guys won a $10 gift card. And then he saw me punch the chandelier accidentally.
I really think
and-
people in there were like,
And
"Do
he was
they? No,
and he
they
was like, which
didn't
you
get-"
can now use to pay for a new chandelier.
Yeah.
right.
Did not break, thank goodness, but the whole thing was rocking. and
Oh
it
my
was
god, yeah.
a little scary.
If we had won 1st place, I would have lost my mind.
We would have, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. That place
sure.
would have burned down.
Burn it down. No one can ever do
but that
trivia
was-
here ever again.
It was the cool because, like you said at the beginning of the story, like we don't know trivia. Like you don't go to these things expecting to win unless you're
No.
a freaking
A
nerd.
loser.
But, like,
Yeah,
also
a
these guys
loser.
specifically, like the way they do trivia is like so niche. Like you have to know like every little
They're, like-
detail
Yeah,
to know
In
anything.
fact, we even said that this Bridgerton one was the easiest one we've been to, and I
Totally
don't even
was.
think it's because we just happen to know a lot about Bridgerton.
I think it was fairly simple questions.
Yeah, they usually like
and
they pick you have to
I
like
had
know a
said, like,
topic to know the answer.
Bridgerton stories aren't super quick. Like anything that they go into in the show lasts a while.
Yeah.
Like it spreads
And I'm
out, so
willing
you
to
should
bet-
know it.
I'm gonna assume that means that the shows pretty decently follow the books. I'm sure there's some. I know there's some variation.
Yeah.
you're probably
But I'm
right.
gonna assume that they follow
I feel like
each
I
other
remember
pretty
reading
well.
the first book and it lining up fairly well
Yeah,
with
because like the only
events of
the
the
only
first
ones we
show.
got wrong were there were very obvious. Like he was like in the show this, but in the
Marina.
book what is this?
Yeah.
And so like those were the only
Like
two or
Marina,
We
three.
got 2 or 3 wrong.
We got three.
3, right?
Yeah.
we did pretty good.
But we
There
had
was-
wagered lowest points
Yeah.
on those.
There was the one where it was how did she get in the accident?
Oh yeah,
Like what
Kate-
accident was it? And I
Kate
was
in
like,
season
okay, it
2
could be
is
a
in-
carriage. Annabelle was like, oh, it's a dog, and we were all like, nah, probably hunting a deer or something. And then he said carriage,
carriage
and
and a
dog,
dog,
and
and
we were like,
yeah.
I was like, Annabelle had both parts.
Anyway, food wise, so we ended up getting 3rd in trivia. Woohoo.
Yes, the best feeling in the world.
That's
That
what
because-
was like living
oh,
on a high. Yeah, it
We were
was
like,
Yeah.
we can never go back again.
Yeah, it was
Ever.
incredible.
we have one in 2 weeks.
We have one in 2 weeks. So that was fun. But food is always good there. I've never not enjoyed my food there. But this week I got the mac and cheese burger, which was like a fried mac and cheese patty on an Impossible burger, and it had like sriracha aioli and onions and peppers and things. Very good. Their fries were very good. And then I got the wheat beer from there that I love. I get it.
Beer.
A wheat beer. I get it every time. So Actually, I was gonna go 9 out of 10, but I think I'm gonna go 10 out of 10 because I've said multiple times that was the best burger I've ever had.
Yeah, you did say that a
yeah.
lot. I got the Mongolian salmon, with it came with
Right.
jasmine rice,
very good.
and a cucumber salad. Which the cucumber salad, by the way, 12 out of 10.
Mhm.
It was my first time ever having a cucumber salad, and it was phenomenal. So phenomenal, in fact, that I've looked up the recipe for cucumber salad and will be making it tonight. And Riley has cucumbers in the fridge. Perfect. I don't even have to buy
Perfect.
cucumbers. I
Make
just
sure you
gotta
add a lot
buy
of vinegar
vinegar.
because World of Beer has a lot of vinegar in theirs.
It was real
Makes
good.
it good.
Yeah, it's just vinegar and sugar or honey. I'll
Yeah.
probably do honey, which means I have to buy honey. I'll just use sugar. There were carrots.
You have to like really thinly slice
Yeah,
them too.
really just shredded carrots. But anyways, it was phenomenal. And then the salmon was also outstanding.
Look good.
I mean, my plate was clean.
Yeah. Drink.
I'm giving it. Oh, the drink I got a.
Oh, the key lime radler. The
No, it
Stiegel.
wasn't key lime. Grapefruit.
Was it grapefruit?
Grapefruit
Thought it was key lime.
rattler. Yeah.
It was the Stiegel radler.
It was very, very sweet, very, very low alcohol. So
was
that's why
juice.
it's really good. I'm also giving it, honestly, because of the cucumber salad and the drink and the salmon, everything. I'm giving it an 11 out of 10. It is, I think, without a doubt, the best eat of the week I've had.
Yeah. I think I agree with you.
Yeah.
For mine, at least. Meg?
I had my usual, the hot honey pepperoni pizza.
Yeah.
I've had a few since.
That's what I
'cause it
got
was the
last
first
time, I
one.
think.
Yeah, it was like it's the first one I've ever had, and I think it's because I tried yours once. But no other one I've ever had is compared to World of Beer. So
Yours is
10
really
out of
good.
10. Yeah,
I'm
it's
getting-
really good.
I'm starting to get more into the hot honey craze. I'm loving
Very
it.
good. I was
Hot
going to
honey is
suggest, when you
so
said
good.
putting honey in your cucumber salad, I almost suggested getting like hot honey and putting it
Yeah.
in.
It was
It's
really
so good.
The Shirley Temple.
Shirley Temple.
Shirley Temple. Riley?
I had the voodoo Cajun pasta with
Oh,
chicken
it's
on
also
it.
So good.
Basically licked my bowl clean. It was an 11 out of 10.
Yeah, there was
Yeah.
no leftovers. We didn't take a
No.
single box home.
The
Which is
single-
very rare for us.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
usually somebody's
Somebody's
taking
bringing
something
home leftovers.
Yeah.
Usually me. No, ate the whole
the
thing.
drink I had was pretty good. It was a apple cranberry orange
Orange.
blossom cider.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't bad. It
Yeah.
wasn't like my favorite cider ever because I like them a little bit sweeter. This one was
It
on
was
the
very
dry side.
which I like. Yeah.
But honorable mention, I have to say, Annabelle and I went to, and Caitlin and I, the three of us with her mom, we went
Oh.
to Flower and Garden yesterday, and every single item I had was
Festival of
an
the
11 out of
Arts.
10. Oh, God, you're so right. It was farts. Sorry. I went to farts yesterday, and every single item I had was an 11 out of 10.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Truly my best experience at Epcot, probably
Really?
ever.
Nice. You had a
Was
couple good
great.
drinks too.
Yeah, fantastic drinks. I had I got a lamb, like a gyro in Morocco. I got a cider flight. They were divine. I had a beef Wellington thing.
Beef Wellington.
Fantastic. I think the best thing was there's a pastry in Norway right now.
Oh my god, I was telling everyone about this pastry.
It's like school bread, but it's got like a
School bread
whipped
with Nutella in it.
Nutella or whipped hazelnut
So
filling.
Nutella.
good. Anyway,
I say Nutella. It's a whipped hazelnut filling. Oh my God.
this was really
This felt like a sin.
Really?
It
Yeah.
was so good.
Mm. Caitlin, you got
yes. What did you get?
fajita burger.
Fajita burger.
Why
I
do I
mean-
not remember you getting a fajita burger?
I remember you
I
getting
remember
it.
it.
Did you like it?
Oh,
Tortilla
Grilled
strips,
peppers and
onions.
stuff.
What'd you get to drink? Oh, you got the Boone Frambois.
The Boone Frambois.
Benson Boone
The very
Frambois.
sweet something or other.
Super tasty.
Yeah.
What'd you rank it? 10
10
out
out
of
of
10.
10.
It's best. Yeah, I think
One of the best eat of
undoubtedly
the
one
weeks
of the
I think
best.
we've ever
It's right up there
had.
with the tacos we got from that gas station.
Oh my God, we have to go back.
Yeah.
Oh, Mejas Tacos? Is that the one you're talking about?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was so good.
That was a good one though, World of Beer.
Yeah. Love
Yeah.
it. 2 weeks again, we'll be back there. So
I
I,
was
guess
gonna
it'll be
say,
our eat of the week. Yeah, the service
Yeah.
is slow.
It's very
but
slow.
it's
Which
okay.
like we're playing trivia, so it's fine usually, but
I did order an appetizer and I never got it.
Never got
And then
the
I had to have
appetizer.
them remove it from the bill.
yeah.
But
It
anyways,
was very delicious.
Trivia.
Yeah, trivia.
All right. So
all right, let me get my.
I've got a Disney one to start.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, well. That's kind of interesting. I'll see if you guys get it. It's not a number one. So
You can read it.
What was the first Disney animated feature movie that was not based on an already existing story?
Ooh.
One more time.
The first Disney animated feature movie that was not based on an already existing story.
Animated.
Mm-hmm.
First animated Disney story? Or no, the first animated Disney movie
First animated movie.
that was not based on an existing story.
Yep.
This would require me knowing the order that the Disney movies have come out, and I do not.
Yeah. Have like 3 or 4 other ones. But I thought, well, they're yes.
This is tough. This is really tough.
Mm-hmm. That's why I liked this one. I think this one's just fun to think about.
Guess I'm locked in.
Okay.
I'm confident that I'm wrong.
That is not based off another story.
It was
Like-
not based on an existing story. Meg's got a guess that she feels confident about.
I am not confident, but I'm
All right, Meg, you want to start?
Wait.
Well, hold on.
Hold on.
Oh,
Annabelle's
okay.
not locked in. Meg's not the co-host of the podcast.
I want to hear her answer.
I have an answer, but it's really because I can't think of anything
That's
else.
pretty much what I did.
Do I say it now?
Yeah.
I said Treasure Planet.
Oh, that's a good one. I just
Oh.
went with Little Mermaid, and I was like, I don't know
Definitely
if that's
wrong.
actually based off something.
Ooh, good one, Meg.
Okay, this is The Lion King.
Oh, that makes sense. That does make sense.
I don't remember.
90 something.
Yeah, I don't remember.
What year did Treasure? Well, it must have had a story already. It's Romeo and Juliet.
Yes, Lady and the Tramp is Romeo and Juliet.
You're right. Actually, you're so right. Good job, Meg. I was gonna say Brother Bear, and then I changed it to Treasure Planet because I didn't know which one came first. Atlantis.
Well,
is a
we know the
story.
answer. So either way.
Also, what about Dalmatians?
What about it?
Does it have a story?
Yeah, 101 Dalmatians.
Right, but is it based on another story? You see what I'm saying? Like it's an animated movie, but what is it based off of?
Wasn't there a book first?
I don't know.
I'm pretty
That's
sure.
what I'm asking.
Pretty sure
Okay.
it was a storybook first.
I don't know. That was a good
So
question.
I guess we got to go with another one.
Yeah. I just thought that one was
What were
was
the
gonna
other
be
ones
fun.
on that list? You said you had a list of them.
No, sorry. I was
Oh.
just saying I have like I have more
you a
trivia
couple
questions.
I thought you had the list of movies. I just wanted to see.
Nah.
I'm surprised it was The Lion King.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You guys ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. This one is kind of a 2-for-1. Half of the answer is numbers, so this will help us. What singer holds the most Grammy nominations?
Is that the question?
And then the bonus question
Oh.
will be how many? How many
Mhm.
nominations do they have?
Nominations.
I'm locked in. I did a
Yes.
crossword puzzle the other day that had this kind of as a clue, and I'm hoping that that's going
Oh.
to give me the answer.
Wait, hold on.
All right. See.
I don't know that it's right, but it was a clue in the crossword, so that's what I'm going with.
Okay. I'm locked in. This is only one guess that I
Okay.
feel like I have of many people that I could
So
have guessed.
who and the number?
Beyonce.
'Kay.
24.
I said Beyonce 33.
Ooh, Joe was. You guys are both right with Beyonce. Are you ready for the number?
Yeah.
88.
The crossword said the crossword was asking for the word Grammy, and it said one of, and then it was like 30 plus for Beyonce. And so I'm
My
wondering
other
if that's
guess
how
was
that's how many she's won, or that's how many she's
No,
been
these are
nominated?
nominations.
Okay, so I think how many has she won? Look that up.
That's good, but really quick, 9 of those nominations were with Destiny's Child. So
wow. I was gonna say Adele. That was my other guess.
Del Dazeem.
Adele's the same.
88
80.
nominations.
I said 33. Oh, I almost had it.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. All right, Joe.
Good job.
Thank you. Right there with Beyonce. We both knew that one. I will say, without that crossword the other day, I would never have guessed Beyonce.
Really?
Not in a million years.
That was my first thought.
Yeah.
When you brought up the crossword, it made me like second guess myself, but God, I stuck with
Yeah,
it.
I never, without that, could have guessed Beyonce.
I think I owe you
I
dinner
just don't.
still.
Yes, you do.
Buy dinner.
I'm currently in the lead again. Maybe 2 dinners.
Mm.
But it's only week 3 of 6. Anyways, where can people find you?
Find me on TikTok and Instagram at Annabelle.Kessinger.
And you can follow me on Instagram at Secret Agent Sharky. Wow, look who it. Come on in. Give him the.
There's a mic over there.
Hi.
Oh man.
Pass around that way.
Here we go.
This way? Oh. You want to come like sit right here?
Annabelle, you want to introduce him? Actually, you know what? Here, let me step out. Take the seat.
I brought a prop today.
Yeah.
This is my dad. Hi, Dad.
Hello.
This is David.
It's the best moment ever right here on the podcast.
I know we've been trying to get him
Um,
on the podcast for
I heard
months.
there was a bit of a discussion point.
About grilling out.
Exactly. and
Just grilling.
I just wanted to know that we're going to have a grill out later tonight.
It's fine.
We're going to
Noun,
grill, yes.
one word.
So this has something to do with it.
Well, I just wanted to mention that after we're done here,
We're all
The grill
you're
out.
invited
The
to the grill out.
grilling, the cookout.
I did show her there is a grilling pot inside for in cold inclement weather. You can go and it's
I
got
think
the
that's
little-
just cooking then.
But it has grill.
it's a grilling pan.
plate, yeah.
So you can.
can
I don't.
make the
I don't
grill
know what a
lines.
grilling.
We'll show you when we're
Okay.
done.
It's okay. It's okay to admit that you don't know that. That's okay.
Right. I love grilling
That's right.
on a grill.
Well, I invite you outdoors to help. I've got
Beautiful.
the barbecue is cobbled together. We're going
That's
to give it a
perfect.
show. Might go, explode. You never know, but we're going to have a good time doing it.
I look
So,
forward to it.
Okay.
All
That's
right.
great.
Thanks, Dad.
Thank you.
David
Oh.
Kessinger, everyone.
That's great.
Ooh.
Oh yes,
Caitlin's got the
Caitlin,
mic.
please give us something. I'll save you. There you go, Meg.
My mom that you wouldn't get $1 billion to speak in it. She was like, "That's BS." She's like, "No chance."
That's what I said. Anyway.
Anyways, you can follow me on
Yeah.
Instagram at Secret Agent Sharky. And as for the podcast, you can subscribe or you can follow us on TikTok at The Shuffle Podcast, Instagram The Shuffle _podcast, and subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcast, all at The Shuffle Podcast. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. Peanut Gallery,
Bye.
thank you for joining.
Bye, Mom.
We'll
Bye,
talk
Dad.
to you next week. Bye, guys.
Bye.